Okay, back to school. School days. You said you just left some. Obviously, today was GCSE results day. I haven't checked it out, but you said you just left a message on your Instagram. What advice would you give people actually on GCSE results day? Going off left a little bit.
So obviously on results day, congratulations to everyone. Despite the results, obviously if they got good results, well they're happy. They're gonna go on to the next level, depending on what they want to do. But if you're a bit like me, didn't get amazing grades, I said to them, don't worry. There's always other ways around it. Like I said, unless you want to be, like, say your job requires you to need your degree, like if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you need to go in that kind of field where you can't just, oh yeah, I've worked my way from the top. I started off as a cleaner at the NHS and now I'm a brain surgeon. It's never going to happen. It don't happen that way. So if you need a degree, then yeah, you got to go to university and do it all. But if you didn't, it's a new age now, isn't it? Like, you don't have to need a degree to be like an entrepreneur or like sell or buy and sell stuff.
It's true.
So depending on what an individual wants to be, like obviously grades are always like try and get your best grades as possible, but if you didn't,
it's just along the lines of effort. I think if you're trying your best, or at least, or I think what I posted today, it's not about what you get, it's about how you respond to it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So it doesn't matter whether you win a race or whether you start a business and it doesn't work. It's just what you do after that kind of happens.
Yeah,
that kind of makes sense.
Keep pushing through. Like I said, like, actually on the other week when I go, like people, especially like people starting off like business and stuff, and trying to be an entrepreneur or just going for little job applications and not getting where they want. Like, it's like they say, like the rule of thumb is like you haven't really started a business yet or got your foot into the door until you at least been rejected or failed like 100 times. So like a different mindset. Like I used to do like little bits and bobs like throughout. Like I'm 28 now, so I've done quite a bit. But like I learned along the way, like if you change your mindset, like alright, this is what I want, and if you don't get it, then it's a big hit on the individual. Like, oh my God, I didn't get it, I'm not good enough, this, that, and the other. But like, if you change your mindset to, I need to go out and fail 100 times. So like, until I get rejected 100 times, or I'm aiming for 100 kind of thing. Like I say, you might get it second, first application, depending on what you want to do.
Though.
Yeah, like sending messages like yourself.
Yeah, you can't. For me, you can't even expect a response really. And I've been aware of you since actually when you went on to Love Island. I was like, okay, this boy's from Bath, and I've been aware of you since then. And my wife was watching the challenge, and I actually started to get into it a little bit. And I thought after the last one, I thought, oh, yo, he's won 200 odd grand. I'll reach out now. I'm joking, but I was like, nah. I was like, I'm gonna reach out. Hopefully,
it's more of a story though, isn't it? Like,
nah, but I wasn't ready. I wanted to, I think in that show, and we'll talk about it a bit later. But the level of respect I got for you more on that show, and it wasn't even just about your ability to do the task or what you was doing, the challenge. For me, it was just how you was carrying yourself, just in general, and the way you carry yourself. That was what I think you bring different to the table, what a lot of people bring.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But anyway, so in school, did you go to uni?
Nah.
So you didn't go to, even with your athletics, you didn't go to uni?
Nah, I like I said, like when I was younger, there's a format of it. Like people, I was a very short-term thinker. Okay. So it was like, I could go to uni, but I was thinking, I wouldn't have any real money for like 3-4 years. So I was like, I want it now. So I was always just like doing little.
So quite money driven in a way.
Yeah, but it's just like your mindset, like being older now, having patience. So because you think I'll finish school at like, 15 actually, because I was one of the youngest in the year, so I finished school at 15.
Did you?
Yeah, well, the school year ended in July. No, the school year ends in end of June or something like that, I can't remember. Yeah. It's different now, innit? You got to stay until 18 now. Yeah. So I was like, alright then, what I'm going to do, go into uni. Like, no, I had to go to college, then uni. Then I was like, I'm going to be 21. I was like, that's 5 years away, you know what I mean? Like, so long. I want something now. I was like, not nothing major. I don't want to buy a house. Yeah. I was like, I want to get a car.
Well, even back then was different though. Even like £100 a week is like money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? So I was like, I want to do something now, like and as well, I had to do like because I didn't get enough in. I think it was maths. So I had to go to college and like redo maths and stuff. I was like, but I was a short-term thinker. I had no patience. So I was like, I just want to get it now. So then again, at this point, I didn't even start athletics.
So you weren't doing athletics?
Nah, I got the school record in that for triple jump, 100, 200. Won that.
So
But I
quite
didn't-
naturally, you were quite athletic anyway.
I was always I was the fastest in the year above as well when I was year 10. I could beat most year 11s, if not all of them. But yeah, so I don't know what it is. It's weird. From if I was in London, I would have taken off a lot sooner. Like,
So
in
what
athletics-
was your like your mum and like your dad? Were they together? Not together?
Nah, they weren't together. But like my nan was the only one who kind of pushed like athletics.
Okay.
Like get him up, like trying to talk to the coaches. I'll get him out there. He's running like 11.2 and as a 15-year-old is really good. But I was it was a bit like. Cause like my mum and dad didn't like have no money at all, so I didn't have no spikes or nothing. So I went when I was 16, and I felt like this like class divide. Even though it was athletics, I went out there and everyone was like, "Oh, their kit and that."
And there, even in athletics, you wouldn't even think like.
Yeah, I don't know if it was me or like how it was, but Joey just felt like.
If you felt that though.
Yeah, I done it for a few weeks, and it's just like I don't know if it's my training partners or it was me. It just didn't really like. It's probably me, probably. Just didn't really like bond or like really. Like mix with them properly, so I was like, I don't really like it. So I'd done a few competitions. I jumped quite. No, I started as triple jump.
Okay.
So triple jump, I wasn't even doing 100 or 200 or 400 at this point. I was doing triple jump. Coach was like, "Oh, you're amazing." Just went top of the group straight away. I could beat everyone in just in the runs. You know, 16. There was like 20-year-olds in there. I could beat them all, but I just stopped. So I'd done a few competitions and got shin splints.
Okay.
I was like, oh my god, and I had it for months. I'd done it for about 3 months, so I didn't do it for very long. Then I was like, these shin splints are killing me, and my knee hurt and that, because my body's just getting broken, so I just stopped. I got a little apprenticeship as a mechanic, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to watch too much Too Fast, Too Furious. I thought it was a dream. Then I'd done that for about 9 months. I thought, no way.
For how long?
9 months.
Did you do it in the winter?
Yeah.
Bro, see,
a big open
I
garage.
done it for a little bit in the winter, bro. And
60.
that's before I actually moved to Bristol, because I'm from Gloucester originally. I did it for about 6 months all over the winter. Obviously, being the
worst.
apprentice, I had to go out, clean the cars after, out in the cold. By the time I walked back round, I'd fall on the ice because it was the water turns to ice.
£400 a month.
Yeah.
I was a moped as well, and I was like, do you know? And I remember.
How do you fit on a moped, bro?
I can fit on
Bro,
anything,
that is something
man.
I want to see.
I remember my little moped. What? I de-restricted it. Yeah, I thought. I had a little pipe on it. Yeah, it's louder than my car. It was like, I loved it. But I'd done that. I was like, this in a dream. I remember it was in the cold. You know, I was trying to get this nut off, and I punched the car in it.
You punched the car?
No, an accident. I was like trying to get it
yeah,
off,
yeah.
and I went, and it just slipped. And I go, I looked at my hand bleeding. I go, this is not
This
not
not
who
for
I
you,
am.
man.
So went back to college, done sport. Yeah, I did. I was like, you know what? Like this isn't how I imagined it to be. I thought it'd be fun, like, but nah, it's England and this is not the same. Yeah, I was a bit dumb by watching a film, and I think it's going to be like that.
So you went back to college. What did you study?
Yeah, the sport and what was it? Sport science and exercise. I think it was called.
And then what?
Called.
So at what point did you think? Do you even get paid by athletics? Did you?
That's the thing. Like that's the reason. Even now, I didn't go back to it because it's like it is.
So what was you doing actually? So I'm just trying to think what I know. Tell me, I'll see if I'm wrong. So when did you? How old was you when you went on Love Island?
I had my 26th birthday the day I come off.
What was your?
I was in the holding villa.
Okay, what was your situation before then? Did you have a following at all? Was you
Not really. I was like, so imagine like if I was to break it down, don't know what I'd done between the ages of 16 and 19. Just went college, messed about, just done like odd jobs.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, loads of jobs in between, just part time. 19, I started athletics and started taking it seriously. No, done 19 to 21 triple jump. Switched. When I was 21 to 25. Done track. And I only done 2 seasons of 400. And I'd done it, I was killing it. I run 46.0 my first season, which is really good. Made Team GB in that. Then I got injured.
How was that making Team GB?
Yeah, dream come true. Despite like I was just always that's it. I was always injured, wasn't that? I was always injured. Every year I got injured. Every year. So I never had like a chance to like really like fulfill my potential. Then made Team. I had the best year, best athletics year, 2016 it was. So it doesn't even seem that long ago. Started running really fast and I got injured after that. It wasn't even my fault. An osteopath flipping messed up my back. Went to see him at 8 in the morning, went to click me, put something out, and this is 2 months before the world. So I made Team G, like, yeah, dream come true. Then literally a week later, puts my back out. I'm like, do you know what? If there's a God, yeah.
Did you sue?
I didn't, because I got it scanned and that. It was like it didn't really come up, so I don't know I didn't know proof. So it'd just be my word against his, and like me holding my back. So it would have been too much of a hard process, and like
that's not good though, man.
Oh no, it's the worst. And then I didn't train for 2 months. Then went to the World Champs. I went to the World Relays in Bahamas, and then Team GB made me run.
That's not bad.
That was like 3 weeks. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, do you know what I mean? But we were locked down in a hotel because.
So your trip out there with that got covered?
Yeah, and that was all paid for and that.
Do you get paid as an athlete?
At this point, because I just got onto Team GB, and like at what point of the year? So obviously there's like a month in it where they do contracts. Obviously, but I got onto the team after the funding, so I'd have to wait till the next beginning of the contracts to get on funding, which I would have gotten like no problem. But then it was I done Team GB. I got injured, but they made me run still. They still made me run. I was like, nah, I'm injured. I could barely walk. I just recovered after 2 months. I ran and re-injured it. I was like, nah, I'm not alright. They put those injections in my back, made me run. Didn't run that well. Come sick from the end. I got overtaken and run a terrible like relay legs. You're supposed to run even faster than you're flat. I run slower. They made me run, but like, this is why I was a bit like this is why it made me stop athletics, because I got injured. Because I was on medical and that, so all the medical, get all that free stuff, get all the kit and stuff. I was sponsored by Nike as well, not money wise, but get all the kit. And I come back off, I was re-injured. Then they dropped me off medical. I was like, yeah, but I got re-injured for you. So I was always a bit out of order.
So you felt like that? It was out of order?
Yeah, a bit unfair. I mean, I didn't want to run. I ran because I was nearly forced into it. Like,
sports, man, they don't really care.
Yeah, Martin Rooney, the guy called Rabbit, they're injured as well. I was the 6 people they take, and I was the 4th guy. They're like, oh, it's your first one, go and do it. I was like, if you don't do it, then the whole team can't run. I was like, so there's a bit of pressure on it. Then I just got dropped off. I was always a bit sour towards them after that. So I was injured again for another 2 months, and the national champs come up. This is for World Relays, 2017, and I just wasn't in good form. And I said, at this point, I already done the Love Island.
How old? Oh, you already done Love Island?
No.
Oh.
I should have started on Love Island. They asked me to start. They were like, yeah, they love me with interviews and that. They're like, yeah, can you start? And it was the 1st of June Love Island started. And the champs was on 1st of July. And I was like, I never even watched Love Island. I was like, I ain't going on that show. That's for flipping this, that, and the other. That's not me. Never even watched it. So it started, and like pretty every 3 days, the guy called Lewis, the producer, like, can you come on? And I'm just like trying to like mend my injury, getting ready for the trials. That's what I was committed for, innit? Because at this point, I put in like 6 years. So I was like, I ain't gonna drop it all to go on a TV show, especially a love show. I was like, I'm not looking for love. I'm alright. And I was telling my friend, no one believed me. I was like, I could go on that show. Everyone was watching it. It was like the talk of the town. If I like,
what'd you do? It was with like Chris and
Chris.
Yeah, so that was the year. I think it was because of all of you who blew Love Island up. Yeah, I didn't know what Love Island was until that year.
No one did. Well, everyone was talking about it that year. Before that, I heard whispers and stuff, but I didn't really know about it. But yeah, it was a month after. So every 3 days, all right, Theo, do you want to come on? I'm like, nah, I'm not coming on your shitty show. Like, I don't want to come on your show. Like, then I was forced to watch it because it'd be like Friday night, and all my mates would be watching it. I'm like, let's go out.
What?
We're watching Love Island.
What's my friends?
We're watching Love Island, innit? Like, I was like, so I'll watch it, and I could be like, I could go on that show, you know? They're like, no, you couldn't. I was like, honestly, look at the emails. Look, they want me to go on. They're like, yeah, what do you go on then? I'm like, nah, I've got better things to do. But I was like, yeah, I got to do the trials, innit? Like, it's world champs. And he kept ringing me, and the deal I made with the guy was, if I had to come like top 4 to make the relay team again. If I don't make top 4, then I'll come on the show. And then it was the finals on the 2nd of July, and he rang. He watched the race. I didn't even know he was watching. I come 6th in a race. Like, I run terribly. Run like 46.5 or something. Not great.
That's terrible, yeah.
Yeah, not great. Come 6th, innit? Then I was just like, I just sat in the cool down area. Like, I made it. Got a phone call. Like, all right, mate. I was like, I
seen you failed.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. Cause I go, if I get injured or don't make it, that he goes, fingers crossed you get injured or don't make it. I was like, he goes, nah, I'm joking. He rings me.
Not joking.
It was a Sunday, innit? I was like, oh man, what's going on? He goes, oh mate, seen your race. I was like, yeah, I didn't make it. He goes, so do you want to come on the show then, mate? I go, you know what? Go on then, innit? He goes, all right, wait there. All right, got a flight booked for you 3 o'clock tomorrow.
So this was on a Sunday,
Yeah,
and you had a flight on the Monday.
Yeah, I've done it.
Do you not have a job at this time?
Yeah, I was supposed to work Monday morning. I was PT.
Oh, okay.
I was PT for like 5 years, innit? I said to my boss, innit, I go, all right, Dan. I go, yeah, I can't make tomorrow.
Oh, God, Love Island.
He's like, yeah, but you're opening up. I go, yeah, I'm going to Love Island, mate. And he goes, well, you mate, you have a full proper job, innit? Like, you got to open up. I go, nah, can you get someone to cover? For up to maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah.
He goes, no. I go, well, I'm going on, so see you later. And I did. I just went on, innit? He said, nah. He goes, if you go on, you get fired, innit? I was like, oh.
Did he keep that word though after?
Mate,
I know. After you get your life changes.
Yeah, I can't.
But did you ever have a conversation after?
Yeah, I'd have a proper meeting, innit? Like a month after, like, I was PAs. I was getting drunk every night.
Was you on like a celebrity hype as well? Walking in like, what's going on, bro?
I got caught. I kept missing a meeting. Like,
of course you did. Why wouldn't you?
I wasn't here. No, I mean, I wasn't here for the first 6 weeks. Then I come into work. It was like the general manager, HR.
They just wanted to meet you, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know me for years, isn't it? Like they always try to get rid of me. He's like, I was a customer favorite, but I wasn't like the most best worker. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
As you could imagine. But yeah, it was HR, general manager, gym manager, proper like tribunal. I walk in like hanging, like sweating, like They're like, all the proper process. They got their printed sheets of our text messages.
Of everything.
They're like, basically, we're going to have to, this meeting's, but we're going to have to release you. I go, guys, don't worry. I quit like a month ago, if you didn't notice. They're like, oh, so this is all right then. We don't have to go through this long process to say why we want you. Go on. I go, nah, that's cool, man. They go, well, we owe you 6 weeks wages. I'm like, tap that into the account, mate. Go on. Like, yeah, so I got paid 6 weeks for every week I didn't get fired or this meeting up to. So that was cool. I was like, ka-ching. Cheers, guys. Thanks, GLL. Like, thanks for that. But then after, they said I wasn't allowed in the gym either. I was like, why can't I come to the gym? Like, then the month after, people were like, then they messaged me. Like, by the way, you can have a free membership if you want. I go, nah, don't drop me and then pick me up like that. Too late. I got the uni to go to where they respect and like me still. Yeah, don't try and use me for clout now, sunshine. Couldn't pay me to come back to the gym. And I ain't been back since. Do you want to, they asked me, because I was a spin instructor as well, do you want to come do spin-a-thon for charity? I go, nah, I'm alright. Do your own spin-a-thon. Rude, that is, isn't it? Like, sorry I took a little chance, isn't it? I thought they should let me have 6 weeks off and let me come back, but...
They should at least, I think, if it was tuned in to the times, they would at least give you that option of something, you know.
Yeah, but...
They must not watch Love Island, man.
They heard about it. I told them as well. I'm like, yeah,
you was probably on. I don't know, but you was probably on the papers. You're probably on everything.
Yeah, I was on flipping. Because even now it's crazy. It was 2 years ago now, isn't it? Like literally, what's the date now? Yeah, 2 years. Well, yeah, 2 years ago. And even now, like walking along the street.
Bro, I bet you can't be missed.
Do you know what? The best thing happened, yeah, because Kaz is like more popular on Instagram and stuff. Like, yeah, and I was like, you might be more popular on Instagram, babe.
Let me ask you something, right? So I'll be honest, right? My wife said to me, she goes, Phil don't have as many followers as the rest of them. I said, but if you think back, he was only on there for a couple of weeks. Yeah. I said, if he was in there from the beginning, bro.
Yeah, I'd have been alright. But I had loads of bad press as well. Like my girlfriend, this girl I was seeing at the time, had loads of bad press. My girlfriend, this girl I was seeing, who said she was my girlfriend,
was she not?
My girlfriend. I sent a message like, babe, like I said, by the way, I'm going to Love Island tomorrow, just out of respect, because I hadn't seen her or spoke to her for a month. She goes, no, don't do this to me. Like, you can't go on Love Island. That means we're really over. I go, no, we're not really together to be over, babes.
Yeah, but you just seen each other.
Then I was like, it would be all right. I was like, I'm only going on for the payday. Don't worry. I'll come chat to you after. Just like trying to ease her off. Mate, she put it all on Twitter, didn't she? When I was in there, I didn't realise. So people were like, he's just using the show. So that's why I got a following, because like all the younger kids in that, which is like, people's main following, like, he's just using the show. I said, because I put payday on there. But she put it up.
I'm not saying you was, but who doesn't use the show? It's not. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Come on, it's a business.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
But anyway, yeah. Go back to Monday morning. You bombed off your boss.
Yeah, sacked him off.
Yeah, sacked him off.
Then well, me and my mate just went shopping. I bought all these nice clothes and that. They're like, no designer brands, no brands.
So you can't do that. That's no, but Primark, yeah.
Yeah, I went to like COS, Primark, and like Top Man. bought a few bits, but loads of my labels on it still, like a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I'll be right. Nah, chucked it all. So
Really?
but they let you go shopping out there. So you got there, they're like, alright, we took half your clothes away.
With a budget?
So you got like, I didn't got loads of budget, don't worry about that.
But they gave you money to do it?
Now they just get laptop out, he orders from Zara. And it's
okay.
like, he ordered these clothes from Zara, but it didn't come for like a week. So I was just rocking like a salmon t-shirt and a white t-shirt and a little fruit shirt I remember I had. That was my clothes, that's all I had until the shop come. I was supposed to go on the Monday night, and I went on with Jamie, didn't I? But he bottled it.
He bottled it?
He bottled it, yeah. So we were supposed to go on just after 2 people left. I can't remember who left. Then me and him supposed to come on straight away, so it would have been all up in the air. But he goes, actually, he panicked. He goes, I don't want to go on the show.
Really?
Like, yeah.
He seemed quite composed as well.
But he'd been there for 3 days already, waiting. I just
so that's probably worse, isn't it? Just
yeah. He goes, I don't want to do it. He don't want to just turn up and just go by himself.
Wow.
Then, what did I do? I met him in the morning, innit? I was like, don't worry, mate. Because I was like, my mindset has got to be, all these people are idiots. I was like, don't worry, everyone in is a fool, mate. Don't worry, we take the piss out of them. That's the only mindset I could go before. I was like, if I look,
and that's what you did.
Yeah, I kept that mindset too long. Like,
you were ruthless.
Just so I wasn't nervous to like just to do it, because they've been on there for 5 weeks already, 6 weeks and a half.
Did that bother you? Did like you going in there? They're somewhat, the show a little bit. They're somewhat celebrities now, so like people know about or do you just not care?
But they didn't know that yet.
No, they didn't know that.
Yeah.
Would you come in?
But in the winter, I done a competition in Australia.
After Love Island?
No, before.
Okay.
In February, near to the end of March. No, end of February into March. We done a competition in Australia called Nitro Athletics with Usain Bolt. So imagine Bolt's like my idol, innit? I'm like, oh my god, Usain Bolt's gonna be at this competition. I was with him for 3 weeks, innit? Like, that was like the changing point. So I'd done this competition with Bolt. It's like I didn't run against him, but we was with him quite a lot, and that was the turning point for me, because he come up to me, didn't know who I am. I'm Team England. I was killing. I don't even seen it. I run past a girl, blew her a kiss, become a bit of a legend in Australia. Made the papers, cocky Brit.
Did you?
Yeah, run past. Oh, you got to see this race, man. It's legendary.
What is it?
Mixed relay. Go on my Instagram. It's on. Yeah, we were losing. It was one. I'm not gonna lie, one of the greatest comebacks in athletics history. Right, because I come back from about 50 meters back, and this girl called Morgan Mitchell, she's like the golden girl of Australia, like Olympia, but it's a mixed relay, 2 boys, 2 girls, but in any order. And we backloaded ours, so it was me, Christina Haragu, guy called Conrad Williams, who's Olympian, and this young girl called Hannah Williams. So we back-ended our race, so like me and Conrad went 3rd and 4th, and the girls went 1st, so it looked like we were far behind, innit? But as the boys stopped running, we started gaining. Where they went, boy, girl. And so I had to chase this girl down.
I have to find it.
I run past her, blew her a kiss on the line, slowed down, gave her a little kiss.
So you was actually racing? And you did it?
Yeah. I blew her a kiss on the way, but on the way. I think that's why I got invited to Love Island as well. I was like, who's this guy as well? Because they messaged me on Facebook. Lucky
oh, there you are.
Is that the one?
I ain't got a video. Theo Campbell. He thinks he's a big, strong man. I think this is it. Cocky British man blows her a kiss. We'll put a link to this in a.
Oh yeah, if they got the picture there.
Blow her a kiss as he puts the post in a relay.
Oh come on, look at you mad. Oh, that is taking a piss. But I thought, you know what I mean? Like, we were losing. That's our first win. I think that was one of the few wins we got. She didn't like me after that. I thought that could be a little.
She didn't like you. She didn't find it funny at all.
No, she did, but I thought it could be like our little thing. Like maybe we have a little kiss after in a nightclub.
Cocky British runner blew her a kiss as he posting relay. You horrible man.
She deserved it.
You horrible.
She deserved it. But that's when I was after, innit? Then Bolt come up to me. He's like, "What go on, Theo?" He's like, like you running. What I think you do?" I was like, 400. He goes, cool. He's like, what's your name? Like, blah, blah, blah. Asking me questions, innit? I'm like, yo, this is arguably the greatest athlete ever to walk the planet, or if not, top 3 greatest athletes ever to graze the planet. you know what I mean, worth like 30 mil. And I was like, he's coming up to little Theo from Bath, he's asking questions. But I wasn't just asking him, he was like interested.
Interest. So would you say he's a genuine nice guy? Straight up dude?
Oh yeah, the best. Like they say don't meet your heroes, but it was way better than I ever expected. But that's why like I always said like going on Love Island, like you shouldn't let it get to your head. Where a lot of people, when people ask like for photos and that, a lot of Love Islanders, I know especially season 4 guys as well, nah, no photos today. I was like, who are you to turn down a photo from anyone? You ain't done nothing. So again, that's why a lot of them didn't like me, because I was like, mate, you ain't shit.
But you've always been like that. And you've always kept it, obviously, even before Love Island.
Very humble. I was like, do you know what I mean? Everyone who goes on is very lucky.
Let's be honest, right, bro? Even for you to be on this podcast today, you don't have to be on this podcast. Let's be honest. You didn't have to do it.
I got way better things to do, but...
Yeah, but now you've met your second hero, innit? So you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. We're here now. But I never do podcasts, ever. I've done one for the challenge on the phone, and I don't know if I've done another one. But this is kind of my second one.
Love Island, no, you're in Love Island. Talk to me. What's happening? What's it like? It's intense?
Alright, look, obviously I've done a TV show, The Challenge now. Love Island compares boring.
Right, let's get through Love Island then.
Yeah.
But what's it like coming out after Love Island?
Oh man, it feels like...
Do you really not have...
Everything I ever wanted. I wanted to be like Bolt in it, like just have it all like people recognise you when you go in, like just be like appreciated and be like, oh my god, he's amazing. Everything I've ever wanted out of athletics. 7 years at athletics, I got within 2 weeks of going on Love Island.
Let me ask you a question, right, actually, because I remember one thing they said, GB runner going into Love Island, what's he doing for his career or something? Yeah. The way I see it is like, bro, you just excelled your career. Because the way I understood, a lot of athletes, unless you are Usain Bolt, you're not getting paid. Nah, you're not really making a proper future for yourself. Did you even think like that to begin with, or was you just literally living in the moment, saying?
I didn't know, like, so I didn't watch Love Island, so I didn't know what a PA was. None of us did. We was in there. I remember, you know what I mean, RIP him, but Mike come in. He goes, yo, because he come back in, didn't he? After being out for 2 weeks, goes, yo, going to the nightclubs, they're paying me £1,700, turn up for 2 hours, get drunk, you get Eddie go, you want. We're all in there like, what? What's a PA? Like, yeah, the nightclubs, blah, blah, blah. They pay you to go to the nightclub and like party. Like, no way. So we didn't have a clue what to expect. Like, everyone was in there like, what? We get PAs and that. Like, yeah, flipping. And I'm doing like paid posts on Instagram and stuff, like for clothing lines. That's so much of a novice.
Because you get paid to go in.
I could say now it's done now, innit? But I was one of the only people to get paid because I put it off for so long.
But surely a lot of these people have normal jobs before they go in. Like some of them do.
Yeah, everyone pretty much.
So like, I couldn't just like leave my bills and not get paid for 2 months.
You get £200 a week.
Okay, I got you. So just enough to cover your bills essentially.
Yeah, £200 a week. But I go, look, guys, like I put off for a month, and I knew they really wanted me. I was like, I could bargain with them, innit? So I was like, all right, if I come onto your show, this is part of the phone call, innit? Actually, when I was talking to him, I go, look, if I come onto your show, I want 20 grand.
You're lying.
Yeah.
You got it?
Nah, he gave me 3 grand. He goes, Theo, no one gets paid to go on a show. I go, look, I'm gonna go around Europe and earn myself at least 20 grand, so I want to be reimbursed coming to a show. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, but Theo, like we can't give you that. We give you 3 grand. I was like, you know, I'm injured, so I probably ain't gonna go around Europe and earn anything. I couldn't even buy it. I was like, all right, take it. So I got not much money. Don't get me wrong. There's not a lot of money.
Do they really have a day off in Love Island?
Yeah, you got Saturdays off.
That's mad, bro. That is mad.
Yeah, I done 2 Saturdays in there, and one of them went to the beach. It's just me. They split you up though. The girls go to like, the salon, get their nails done, get their hair done. Okay. Boys get split up, so there's no like talk. They don't miss no chat. So it's just me, Marcel, and Chris.
Okay, cool. Forget Love Island. Coming out, what's it like, bro? What's it? How many followers did you have when you went into Love Island?
2,000.
Yeah, shut up. Just 2,000.
Just over 2,000.
Oh, how many did you come out to?
I was devastated. Yeah.
Oh, you thought you was gonna have more?
I come out with 23,000.
Shut up! Did you?
Yeah. I was like, I've been the biggest ever flop of Love Island. Devastated. Then I just put one video up. I was like, whatever, innit? Like I sold an extra like 21,000. Like I was just so naive to it. I didn't really care. Then I bought out a video. I just made a little video of lie detector. Like, is Tyler and Mike lying about? Is it Tyler? Yeah, Tyler and Mike lying about. Yeah, like a week after they went lying about a lie detector. I go, oh shit! Like they went, like it's on there. Then I must have got 200,000 extra
Wow.
in like 2 days.
Wow.
Just flying every time refresh an extra one. But yeah, kind of I got to about $250,000, then it kind of just stopped there. Really.
And then you was on the road after that, and
Yeah, you can imagine like the PAs and that. I don't hear the guys talk about it so much now. Like I don't know if they're PA because a lot of them.
but you're still quite bit. You're still one thing you've done is remain consistent, and you've kept yourself out there, continue to like move forward, where a lot of other people just become irrelevant.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky going on the challenge and stuff because it's up and down, innit? After the next show starts, like your deals and that go down. So
of course,
you're up there, and then it fades a bit, then you go back down. You're like, oh shit. But I was gonna start PTing and stuff again. I was like, alright,
was you
cool.
considering that? Was you?
Yeah, because it's good. Like unless like I said, unless you carry on doing shows, like just trying to chase Instagram around and that, it's just like it's not unnecessary stress, but it's just like
It's a long game.
I don't mind just like doing my thing in it and not trying to like stress myself out in that way.
That's quite good that you was
But just
humble enough to try to go back to PTing as well, though. How many?
the rates would have been a lot higher though.
But yeah, but you true. You
I only
probably
got 10 clients, but they pay well.
you probably see it. How many people go into shows like that? How many people try to hold on to the fame for way too long? Is it quite a popular thing that happens?
No one wants to let go, do they? Like,
But like, have you seen that? You don't have to mention names, but have you seen that?
Yeah.
And you think, bro, come on, man, just get a job, man.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's quite hard. Like for the people who had like kind of a career before, when they kind of like their little like not like a real job, like a career. But say you had like you worked in a shop or something before, you can never go back to working in a shop because I couldn't think of anything worse. I was like, go to and everyone's seeing you like serving people at the shop or something, and everyone like, there's Thingy from Thingy
For the rest of your
what
life.
you doing here, mate?
For the rest of your life as well.
Oh yeah, no, it's just like it's just not what you want. Like, even sometimes, like if I could, let's go to the like it's not good, it's not bad, but go to Sainsbury's at like 9 at night, and then they're like.
Bro, I bet you
just buying stuff. I'm like, can we get a photo? And then like buying super noodles. Like, do you know what? It's my favorite food, but you gonna mug me off, innit? Like,
yeah. How often?
like,
how does that happen to you every day?
Nah, it's not so bad. Like, not so bad now. Like, people do still ask for pics and that, but it's not so much like, oh my god, run up to you or like. I remember people drive past, stop the car, like,
How did you take that though?
I was like, this. What's going on? Like, is it
Nah.
me? What's going on? And some girls jump out. I'm like, they're like, can we get a photo? I'm like. You're blocking the road. Like, there's a whole load. Like, don't worry about it. Let's get a picture. I'm like, get back in the car, innit? Like,
That's happened to me a couple times. That's it. Only with my speaking.
Oh,
so
mate.
somebody just in local, just literally in a Tesco's, right? And his kid was looking at me, staring at me. I was with my daughter and my wife. I said to my wife, "What are you staring at me like?" He didn't even look happy.
Yeah.
He I was in myself. I was thinking, all right, so like, what have I done?
Yeah.
And then literally got behind him in the queue. He turned around, he was looking at me. He's like, "Oh, you came to my school, mate."
Really?
And I was like, "Oh yeah, how you doing, mate?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Fuck it." No, I started to get a bit.
Did I kick that kid
Yeah.
one time? Like, the kid I kicked his it. Oh,
Not-
what a chance.
But I could not even imagine what you probably experienced coming out of Love Island and stuff like that, because it's not like you can hide. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm small, so I could put my hood up and probably.
Oh, everywhere. Like even go to IB for like say like walking with Kaz. Like she's very recognizable, but she's little in it. So it's like people don't just spot her.
Yeah, I get you.
Like people always spot me, but do you know the funny thing is, even if she's got like extra million followers than me, like when we go out, people always spot me first.
Of course they do.
I always do this. I go, I'm at 2-0 now. Always
Okay.
game up. We was in Pizza Express the other day. Yeah, she hated it. She'll never admit she hates it. So
Until now.
Someone goes up like, are you Theo from Love Island? And she was there with a Kaz band on and everything, like proper looking like Kaz. She goes, I go, yeah. She goes, from season 3. I go, yeah. Looks at Kaz. Can I get a picture of you? I was just poking her. Yeah, of course you can. I was like, is that 3-0? She's like, she wouldn't admit it, but nah, she didn't like it.
Funny,
I was like,
man.
you're so popular, babe. What? No, recognise you. Not, you blend in. Flipping half Thai. Like you're the only half Thai girl to go on. Like you should recognise. But she does. Obviously, she don't get recognised.
Of course.
And stuff.
But the challenge.
Yeah.
Let's talk it. The challenge.
Talk about the real show.
The real show
Doesn't get you the
follow.
followers, alright? But it don't matter. Like,
Is it actually that real? Is it
man.
what you see?
Straight honestly, it's 10 times worse than what you see.
Explain. What do you mean?
Being on there, like as entertainment show, like if the challenge, yeah, was formatted like Love Island, it was played 6 times a week, I think it'd be the biggest show in the world. It is mental. Like, Love Island's boring, isn't it? Like, being on it, I watch it now, I'm like, it's like, I can see on Love Island now, it's forced by the producers.
Yeah.
Like, the people, like, they don't really want to do it. They're doing mad decisions. And being on it, you could tell, like, they never told me what to do because I was just a bit mad anyway. But I could see that, you don't get told what to say, but just to encourage situations, it's their show, and they want to make it entertaining as possible. Because season 4 was well boring, I reckon. Like, that wasn't entertaining at all. But yeah, this one was a bit more entertaining in terms of the boys, like just doing madnesses. But being on a challenge compared to that is just madness.
Because it's physical, bro. It's physical. It's physical, mental.
It's 3 parts. Yeah, it is like physical. So you got to be like physically fit, mentally fit. So you got to do like you got to do climbing, puzzles, running,
everything,
swimming, kayaking, everything. It's like Survivor a little bit. Especially get to the final, you got to do like runs in the desert. Like, yeah, it's proper life or death.
Where was it filmed?
The first one I done was in Namibia, and I can't say where the other one, next to South Africa.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's done the other one, but I can't say where that is. Yeah.
Was it really that hot out there?
Oh mate, it's like 44 degrees in that final. Died. Like, it was really hard. But you got that part of it, so you got the challenge part of it, which is like the whole point of it. But then you got the social side of it, where like people like form little factions and teams when it comes to voting, like
Team
and stuff.
England and whatever it was.
Yeah, but on the first one, it's like have your mates and like it was me, Ashley K, sit together, and then then there's like the other social side of it, where like you could just get drunk, do what you want.
So how often was the challenge? Every day?
2 challenges a week. 2
so yeah, a good holiday out of it.
You get 3 days off. Yeah. No, you don't get 3 days. Well, on your day off, you got to do like interviews and all that kind of long stuff. So you get about 2 days off.
Okay.
And one of the days you go out, so you get a spa or something, get a massage.
But it's not a big thing in the UK yet.
Nah, it's
But I done a bit of research, but it looks like it's been going on over in the States for a long time. Is that right?
It's like 17 years.
What?
It's one of the longest running.
Because I hear like obviously what the show you was on, obviously you was like new to it, and obviously the Americans were like, you could hear they had bad blood with each other. I'm like,
yeah.
I thought this was a brand new show. How are they?
It was season 34 we just done.
That's crazy to me.
But they only upped the money. It used to be 300,000 prize money, and I think in the last maybe it was season 30, they upped it to $1 million. But it's just like because it doesn't reset every time. Like Love Island, new contestants every time. People go back. So one guy called.
But I think that makes it quite good.
Yeah, because there's a method of the show, like the way if it's new people every time, the dynamics of the show would change each time, and the way the game's played just wouldn't make you learn the show like you're on it. So you need a few seasons to get to grasp it in it. But this guy called Johnny Bananas who just done his 18th season. So it's been his whole life. It's been his career.
I don't even know which one.
He's won 6 times. But he's only won like 650 only. He's won $650,000.
Do you get a little salary whilst you're in there, or just?
Mate, it's Love Island money.
No, so it's all right. So you get paid whilst you're in there, so it can be somewhat a career, I guess.
Yeah.
Is the hatred in there real though?
Real.
Apart from
I come off the show, I still hate the people. Like last season, I didn't really make no real enemies.
Yeah,
you see this season.
I don't want to say it though, but you see a difference between the Brits and the Americans, can't you? Like you could just see the Brits trolling, and the Americans just get so caught up. But you could just see, like, I don't know whether it's our mindset and we can see it, but you could just see you're just fishing, man.
I killed him in there.
Oh, bro, I don't know. It's a different.
Bear killed him. I killed him. But I do it in a different way. They can't stand Bear. They grew.
Is he like that in real life?
He's cool. Like he's a showman, isn't he? Like,
of course, that's what I'm saying.
He's a showman, so you could turn it on when the camera's there. Like I'll be in Thailand with him for 3 weeks, just us two. Cool, like nice guy, generous, like wow, just a good guy. On the cameras and that, he's
top troller, man.
When he's in there, he just knows how to push people's buttons, innit? So, but yeah, in there, the American.
I'm glad it's real. I'm glad you said that because with all these kind of shows, Only Way is Essex, all of it, nothing wrong with them, I guess. But there's
the difference is like to Love Island, you got to pretend, people will love it. They got to pretend they ain't doing it for the money, they're doing it for love.
But that's true. And then
so they got to pretend, innit? Everyone on there is on there for the money. So the game becomes about winning like you'll get stabbed in the back. Like, oh, this season you'll see what happens. I got my heart broken so many times.
Yeah.
But I do. No, I got real.
Right, so let's
people.
talk about it, bro.
There's a few people. They're like, oh mate, let's go Ibiza. I go, if I see you in Ibiza, mate, honestly, I'm gonna knock you out.
But there's some people I thought.
No, I will, if I see you, especially if I'm drunk as well, I'm gonna see you. I'm like, sorry.
But then
that's what you get.
there's some people who I thought you didn't have beef with, but just weren't really friends with. I see comment on your Instagram posts all the time, like they're your friends. So is it an act, or they acting actually on social media and in real?
Who's this?
Oh no,
we kind of banter each other, but there's some people I just generally don't like.
That's good.
I unfollowed them. I said, no, I'm not joking. They're like, oh my god, but I go, nah, I don't like you. And I've never said it to anyone in like normal situation, real life. But because in real life, you never put any situations you put in on there, because then like no one's shake your hand and lie to you in real life, because that's just, no one does that because they'd get knocked out, wouldn't they? Or like you can't do that. You couldn't do that. You can't shake someone's hand, promise them, look them in the eye, and then do the opposite the day later, because you'll think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't happen, but on the show it happens. So it's like, oh, do you know what? I should really hate you.
Right, so let's fast forward a little bit to the last challenge. So this challenge, I think, was over 50 miles.
It was supposed to be 50 miles, but it was 36 miles.
Oh, what? Cut it short, man.
Mate, people dropping off and dying, innit? Georgia got hospitalised, the other guy got hospitalised. I was winning, so I was like, I'm alright. I mean, I'm built for this. But they cut off.
That's what I thought. When I first seen you in there, though, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking he's got a bit of an advantage because he's an athlete.
I sneaked to the final. People did like let him go to the final. He's no good. That's what some of the vets are saying. You know what I mean, like a 2-time champion. Yeah, he's Yeah. You know what I mean? He's like, he's a sprinter.
I kind of like him though.
He's alright. He's just sneaky, like.
But he's open about it, bro. You can't be mad when someone's open about it.
Yeah, he plays. That's why I got respect. You don't lie, but that's the only bit of respect I got for him. That he's honest. I'll leave it there. But like. It was. I was like, yo, I'll never give up. And I was like, naturally, I'm better than everyone else here. So why am I worrying? Like I said, I'll be a very rich man right now if I get that maths question wrong. But it was like in 3 stages. It's a figure of 8.
Some of it worked to your advantage, I think.
It was all good. Like the sand dune desert was really hard. So you had to do. Was
that real? Is it, bro?
Hard,
is it real? Man. Like real?
It is like. Before it's a TV show, it's a game show. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the game show that, like, some of it don't even make the cut. So it's designed to break you, yeah. And if you break, then I show it. But like some of it, like
I think they should show it more though, because then actually to show that
you don't. Yeah, because
there's so many fake shows out there.
Oh yeah,
that it's like my thing. The first kind of question when it comes to that show was like, is it actually real, bro?
Yeah.
Like, is it real?
It's a bit like Survivor. Like, yo, the point of the game of Survivor, we don't have it in England, but Survivor's a TV show. Yeah, but the guy who beat me, he's 2-time Survivor champion.
So you went on it, did you?
No. The guy the guy who beat me.
Yo, he's a beast, right?
Yeah, but he's a 2-time Survivor winner. So Survivor's 6 months long.
Wow.
Yeah, cut off from the world. You get like rations every day. So a bit like in the jungle. Get me out of it. Yeah. So you only get a little bit.
But for 6 months.
So it's designed to break you. So like 20 people start, 1 person finishes, and it's like $500,000 to win, but you get like a good weekly as well. But it's like, it doesn't matter, like most of the stuff that kills you, you got sleep, you got 1 pair of shorts, 1 t-shirt, that's it, no toothbrush. So it's designed to break you rather than just be for like entertainment for the people to watch. So it's a bit like the challenge. It's like, it's designed to like proper mentally mess with you. And whoever makes it's like you already earn the money. You already earn it. You think it's loads of money? I thought I earned this money.
Yo, like, Dave from Gadget Line said, obviously, he was talking before he was rolling, and he's like, does this just fail? Because, bro, I didn't even know you until today, let's be honest, right? And I was cheering you on. I'm like, come on, bro, you're winning. I was trying to work it out because they don't really say who's winning, so I was thinking it has to be in front. And then it came to like literally, it looked like the last stretch.
It was the last.
Was it literally the last stretch?
So you done 5 puzzles, right?
Right. So how many people was there? 3 or 4 people?
8 people start. 4 finished.
Right. And what's the prize money?
It was $750,000, $200,000, $50,000. So a meal split between 3. And I was winning by. I had about 10-minute lead. And I got hit with the eating challenge. I got hit with the eating challenge as well. That cost me half an hour. So if I didn't get hit with the eating challenge...
I was thinking, why was that bad? The eating challenge.
Mate. Alright.
Break it down to me, because straight away I'm like...
So we just done, alright, this is what it was, for real. Figure of 8. So we just done 26 miles, 28 miles, something like that. Yeah, cycling and running, yeah. So we left, our last meal was at 8 a.m. Done all that, 26 miles, no food, yeah. No food, bit of water.
Was it really no food though?
Yeah, no food.
See,
yeah.
that's what my wife said. She said it's no food. I'm like, they're gonna give them food.
Nah, no food. Then we had to sleep in this thing called the pain locker.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
That was the worst. Honestly, out of everything, out of the whole.
So it's really that, bro. See, in my head, I can't comprehend that it was really that bad.
45 hours, yeah, and we had to sleep in this little pain locker. And the rules were, like, it's about this low, so really low, and there's like a big like splitter between. So, and the rules were your bum couldn't leave the seat. So you're trying to, like, you're aching. You just run a marathon in the desert. So you're like this, trying to sleep. You got a little blanket. It's freezing because it's boiling and freezing like this. And you're just like, let me just get my you like this. You like this, but you're low down.
Yeah.
They're like, time penalty if you don't get your bum on the seat. Now you're like, I was like, you BB. I was just swearing. I was like, what are you doing this?
They didn't really show that, did they?
Nah, they didn't. Like 7 hours. That was the worst part, trying to sleep and you can't. So the next morning rolls round to no food. So now it's like 24 hours no food. Then you're in the desert, in the sand dunes in Namibia, where like the Mummy shot, Mad Max. They're like, all right then, guys, go. We have to do a quick trivia question.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, we got that wrong. Don't know how. I thought the Amazon was the biggest. And you're running through, so me and Turbo, Cara, because she got the trivia right, got a mile head start.
Yeah, but that didn't
she
work.
just saves
Yeah,
a mile
yeah.
of energy. She doesn't actually get a whole mile.
And then she ended up last anyway from that, didn't she? But yeah.
Yeah, there's this Connect 4. But before that, after that was a food. Because I was half an hour ahead of Turbo, I just let him like run. I run 2 minutes ahead of me. I was like, I didn't need to kill myself. I'm half an hour ahead and never gain that back. Beats her at Connect 4. I was like, oh my God. I beat her at Connect 4. They see the next stage. You know, you're talking hour 33, no food, 44 degrees. Yeah, 44 degrees. Then he gets to his eating station, and it says, yeah, whoever gets here first gets to designate as much food as they want to everyone else, and they don't have to eat if they don't want to. So Turbo being smart, he doesn't need to eat like after 2 days because he doesn't survive and not ate for like a week before. Just goes, all right, boom. So he leaves me, yeah. Imagine just on a normal day, yeah. Normal day, you're nice right now, yeah. If I laid out 2 dried out stale peanut butter sandwiches, yeah. 1 bowl of dry granola, yeah. 4, was it Country Life? 4 granola bars, yeah. You see, there's 8 biscuits, yeah. I was trying to eat one the other day. 1 biscuit's hard to do. I was like, yeah, I had to eat 8 of them. Banana, an apple, and I got like. Oh
my God! So how much time did you waste for that?
Took me half an hour to eat. And do you know, it was turning into glue in my mouth. I was like, I was sort of crying, like, but I was trying to cheat. I was like, oh my God, so I was just like letting the crumbs fall down me. Like, every crumb mattered, didn't it? Eating a biscuit.
So they called you out on it?
Yeah, they're like, if you keep doing that, you have to eat a whole new biscuit. I was like, half an hour to eat that. Even Cara beat me. It's just so dry. It wasn't like disgusting, it was dry. And it took me half an hour. So I was like, oh my God, I've only got like 10-minute lead. So I finished in the end. Then yeah, it all come down to that last. It's 10 equations.
So the last bit come down to the maths.
Oh, man, I'm counting the money. I'm like this. I'm gonna buy a house.
Have you won it in your head? At this point,
Yeah.
be honest with me. You think you're winning?
Me and him running side by side. I'm like, I'm winning, innit? So you could stay. As long as you stay next to me, I'll win. Then I see the map. It was 10 equations. Every 50 meters was another question.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm good at maths. Like, usually I'm good at maths. I was out by 10, yeah. Done all this. Imagine this. Do you know why I lost 550 grand? Because it's
5. And that money's real. That's not no fake money. You would have got 500.
Yeah. No, I would have got 750.
Yeah, 50,
but yeah, but I got 200 instead. But this what happened, yeah. Done all the questions, but it come to this, yeah. I let you the inside scoop. 14 times 110. That's where it went wrong. Can you imagine that?
14 times 100.
So I done 4 times 110, 440. And this is it cost me 550. Then I go 110 times 10. And I'll be done for this. What, hour 45 now? Like, this is literally the last part. So hour 45, 35 miles. I'll go anything at times by 10, add 0 in it, 1100. But at the time I put the 1 on the front instead of the 0 in the end, so I had 1110. So when they come to so I was out by 10, I'd done the rest of it, come to the combination. Yeah. At this point, I'm like, I'm rich. And I went, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Then it didn't open. I was just so confused, like, what? And that's the only part I didn't double check. I thought that's the easiest part. So that's the only part I didn't double check. Went back, done it all over again. Had the same answer. 1022. I remember it like yesterday. And it's wrong again. I was like, oh my God. And then Wes come along, open. And sorry, there's 4 boats left. So you have to unlock a boat.
Oh, you have to get a boat.
Yeah, you have to run along, unlock a boat, a kayak for a mile. But there's 5 people left. So I could be winning. I might not even finish. So man's like, and it's me and Cara, my partner. We're both down. I'm like, what have you got? 1022. She goes, I got 1022. It'd be something. It's just made to like trick you. And we're both on the same mistake. But I was still winning. And she got it right. I would have said to her, look, babes, let me go. I'll split the money with you. But then she walked off. I'd done it 3 times. Like, what?
I see.
So I was there. Just like, I can't do it. I was like, head down.
I actually thought you was going to lose. At that point.
Yeah, I had my head down. And I don't know what it was. Hers is on 1022. And I tried those combinations already. I just turned 1 2 to a 1. It's popped open. I was there like, I tried that. I was like, that was swear at production because there's like 10 of them there with the camera. How you not rigged this? Blah, blah, blah. Swearing at them.
They didn't show that bit.
Nah, then I was just kayaking in the sea. I was crying like, oh my God, I've lost. Like, oh yeah. So yeah, I've always got another chance though. You know what I mean? I'm going to do another, 3 or 4 seasons at least.
But the thing is, you built your name as well, so you're going to.
Yeah, so I'll go away again in October.
Where to?
Late October. I don't know. Is it, you get to the airport and they give you your ticket.
Don't lie, really?
Yeah, give your phone.
What's it like not having your phone and stuff on you?
It's alright, you know. Like, if you're not,
Is it quite nice?
Yeah, you're in a house of 30 people. You don't need it.
So who keeps up to date with your social media? Does anyone still post for you?
I just leave it.
You just leave it?
Yeah.
Because I know you said, if you've been wondering where I'd go for 2 months at a time.
Yeah, I just leave it. Some people like have a surrogate and they post for them. I go, nah, let's go ghost for 2 months. See if anyone notices. They did first time, second time.
No.
Are you in jail? What's happened to you? Why have you been online for 2 months? What's going on? Hope you're okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm alright. But this time round, I think they kind of guessed.
So when you got that money, right, 200 grand, like dollars, did they just send it all to you at once?
You got to wait like 6 months for it. You got to wait till
you got
to wait till...
You got bills to get covered as well.
Do you know what I mean? But you got to wait till the last episode airs to stop you spoiling it. And stop you like, you know what I mean, like me buying a car and that, like, I wonder where he come. He must have done something. So they wait till the last, then they send it to you. So what
was that like? Just seeing that amount of money just transferred into your account, bro? Do
you know what? It was a dream. It was a nice dream come true. But looking at it, because it ain't like cash, it's just numbers in your account.
Yeah, I got that.
So like, I thought I'd been a lot more excited than because then again I waited 7 months for it as well.
But you as well, like,
so wait, at first you're so excited, but it's good. It's good you wait that long.
Because then you're not going to just spend it before you've already got it, essentially.
Mates on holiday and that. I got to it. I go, do you know what? Yeah, I've had a really good chance to think about it. I ain't taking no on holiday.
Yeah.
Apart from Kaz. I buy a few bottles for the boys though, don't get me wrong.
No, but
I was like, yo, I'm going to blow 10 grand on everyone. I was like, actually, nah, don't do that. You ain't rich yet.
Oh, yeah. So what's next then, bro? Obviously, you said you're going to keep playing the show. But you talk actually quite a lot of wisdom on your Instagram and stuff. So you got your head screwed on. I feel like you're a person who has some type of plan together. What does the future hold for Theo? Like, what would you like to do? Do you always want to be in the media, or do you have any other business ideas? Are you working on anything?
Like,
so I see Kaz has done
Kaz bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that's really good what she's done because it's really original. Like, it's really hard to start like a little clothing company.
Of course it is. Yeah.
It's got to be like your full-time commitment. I know a lot of loads of people just having a following is not good enough, and my followers isn't like massive. Well, it's big, but it's not like
bro. Ain't quite
millions.
6,000, bro. What are you saying?
More than me, actually. Yeah, like. So I tried to do a bit of clothing and that. I was like, I dabbled in that a bit. I was like, it's not really me. It's not my thing. Like, you need something that represents yourself. You know, short Kaz bands. I know, like, even Chris Hughes brought out a clothing range, and it's not him. It's not a hustler to go in that direction. So obviously, like, most people felt it. Like I said, most people will fail in trying to start something new. But that's why you gotta like come original. So, but I'd rather. Like, I'm looking into opening up. I'm looking at space at the moment. Like me and a couple of my friends, like don't want to spill too much, I don't want to take my idea, but open up like what's the best way to describe it without someone trying to steal our idea? A fun place to hang out where you could drink.
Where?
In Bristol.
Oh, he's coming for the Bristol market.
Oh, I can't do Bath. Yeah, Bath people is they're not on it. But yeah, but it's like, is it adventurous?
If you want it like a celebrity to open up, then I'm free probably.
You're there, man.
But
You'll get a call. You'll get the call out. Give you a free glass of prosecco,
water. Here you go, Cam. Cheers, mate. Bro, I'm the boy from the podcast.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'd rather, because I'd rather do something solid than online, like than through my Instagram or something like that.
Because Instagram could go anytime as well.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like
It's good for now.
Playing hostage to a social media platform. You don't essentially own it, do you?
Yeah, exactly. So like, you know what I mean? I'm sure eventually Instagram's gonna die out. Someone's gonna replace it. Like a bit like Facebook. I thought Facebook was gonna be around forever. So like I said, I thought CD players were gonna be around forever. Like
Died overnight.
then yeah, exactly. Then I thought MP3 players, and like, that's it. Like I remember from the CD to the MP3 player, I was like, this. I thought this is it, but this is it. Then you got iPhones. You know what I mean? Now you got flipping. This is your iPhones and everything now, innit?
So what fascinates you then, bro? What are you into? What's your like?
Weirdly, I got what I like to. I would say like to do in my spare time, because I don't really do it that much. But I really, things that interest me, weirdly, it's like the universe and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And like I got a telescope, believe it or not, but it's not really powerful enough to see anything real apart from the moon. See the moon, see that crater's that big on it. But once you've seen that like twice, then you see it a million times. You know what I mean? That come like, I've got a telescope. Like, look at the moon.
So is athletics completely done?
I said, yeah. If I go on the next challenge and I won, I might just duck out for 2 years and then go back to athletics. But
Do you want to? Is that a passion of yours, or were you just doing it because you're good at it? Be honest.
I do like it, and like, but when things are going well, it's amazing. Like,
Is it the competitive aspect to it, though, or just because, bro, just running around the track?
Nah, the
like,
training sucks. The training,
Yeah.
like waking up every day at flipping 8 o'clock, tired. Like we waking up, your body's like, nah, give me another like 3 hours. You're like, nah, we gotta go. Get shouted at. Doing that, like, that's the hard part. Like the training, especially 400. If you're a 100 or 200 meter guy, you're right. You're like, you're not too bad. Like you do diet training, but you're not dead. Like to get home, like I used to work. I used to do flipping work at 5, so I used to train like 9:30 to 1:30. Get home, eat, like get to sleep. I got work like 5 to 11. I just remember from the ages of 21 to 25. All I remember is being tired all the time.
So what?
That's it. Just tired.
Let me ask you a question, right? Because I go into a lot of schools. I chat to like 100,000 people every single year, literally up and down the UK. So when I go into a lot of schools, a lot of school children are on social media. They watch a lot of TV, Love Island. I hear quite often that they want to be famous on TV.
Really?
What would you say to somebody like that?
Oh, do you know what? It's like,
Is it everything
like,
it's supposed to be?
nah, I feel like TV shows like Love Island and stuff, like, it's a load of people who don't have a clue how to, like, really, they ain't sussed out how to be in a relationship, but you got a load of kids, like, we're the bad influence on them in a way. Well, people do that with a bad influence, because they look at people on the show, and they think that's how you got to be. Because a lot of people, especially kids, they don't know how to be, they're confused, like, they don't know who they are, or they're scared to be who they are, and they're trying to be like everybody else without trying to be themselves. Then we got us lot looking like we're living the dream and that. And sometimes it is like, there's parts of it which are amazing, but it's not like every day. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I bet you get quite a lot of come downs. I bet like you do like
mate.
some moment where it's like, yo, Theo, you're on a TV, your program, you're doing this, you're doing that, everyone knows you. Then all of a sudden you get back to your bedroom and you're like,
like you wouldn't believe. Like, you get all the ups. I remember, like, there's this one guy I knew for a very long time. Seen him in town after 6 months, and everyone's like, "Oh, like, it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing." And like, it is, if you appreciate it, it's amazing. But then no one ever asks like how you are. I'm like, how are you? And he's like 60 years old. So he's like, "Oh, I see you do the TV now." So he goes, "How are you?" I was like, oh, don't ask me that. Don't ask me how I am.
is that where
Like-
is that where a lot of like the mental health and the stress and all that comes from? So, bro, it
it's
is.
just like,
You can't have a bad moment out in public, bro.
pretty much, it does feel that way. Like, I think people are
That's stress, man. Like it's stress. Like
Yeah.
it is.
especially when people always ask you like, "Oh, do you know what I mean? Like, you've got it so easy, like,
Yeah.
oh, living the drive." It's like, do you know what? Like, it is like, it's fun at parts, but like, as I was an athlete in it, so partying all the stuff all the time, not very fulfilling. So I was like, oh, I'm doing all this, but where's it going? But it's there. You got to ride the wave when it's there. But like little kids watching it, man, like you want to like find what you're good at first. Because if you're just aiming, like I said, I feel a bit lucky because I went on after I've kind of like lived life a little bit. But the people going on at like 20 years old, like that's all they're gonna know. So they're gonna, come out of school, maybe do like a year of college or a bit of uni, then go on TV, and that's all they're gonna know. So like you don't build up the same like hustle, life skills, and like the appreciation of like going onto it as you would do when you're older. So like little kids, they said it because it looks nice and it's like an easier route, like hustling and getting
easy
rejected.
route to success and money, but
yeah, like it's nearly overnight. So like I said, I can see why it's appealing because it's like overnight success kind of in a way. But
wow,
if you look at like there's been 120 people on the show, like how many out of that 120 are like after 3 years, like still like appearing or they're making the most of it, or they're living their best life kind of way. Like I said, it's short.
Your perspective is unique though. What you just said is so honest and so real. I think it's important, and it's good that what separates you is that you've got that awareness, and you've probably had that awareness from the get-go. Yeah,
but it's learning as well. Like you got like I always look for places to learn. So I used to do like run little business and stuff, and like when stuff's not going away, go on like YouTube and stuff and get like and athletics motivational videos. There's a few.
Have you ever heard of a dude called Cameron Parker, bro? You should check out his YouTube page. You know,
is he a good one?
Bro, I'm telling you now, you'll be blown away.
No way.
You'll win the next challenge. You can split the money half with him. What do you reckon?
I don't know about half. Don't know about half. You know what I mean? Take you out for dinner or something. Like.
Pizza Express.
Yeah,
You'll be mad when they come up and ask, yo, Cameron, can I have a picture with you, bro? Yo, Theo, can you hold the phone? Yeah.
Where's your phone? I'll check a few out, but little things like that, like there's just like a few light bulbs.
Yeah, I got you.
Little things like that. But any kid listening to this, don't try and aspire to be a TV reality star. Aim higher.
Why?
Because odds, innit? It's a bit like a lottery. If you try and be like something when there's only 100 people in that whole kind of sector, less than that really. Well, to be a successful reality star, and then look at this numbers, and it like a bit like athletics, only 3 people going to the Olympics. So but it's not like you could work hard towards being a reality star. You know the right people, get a bit of luck. It's not like being an athlete where if you work your hardest, you could be whatever you want to be.
Let me ask you a question.
It's just pot luck. Like if you make it on TV, then you need a bit of luck. And you can't work hard towards it. So what are you doing between your times?
You talk about athletics, right? I think you're out of it, so you might be able to give an honest answer.
Yeah.
How much does steroids play a part in high sports? Maybe not just athletics. I don't want to know names or nothing, but is it a thing?
Like in UK, you can't really get away of taking it because our drug testing in UK is like the best. Like the most on it, they don't let no one get away. That's why we don't ever win weightlifting and stuff. Because being in UK, you'll be stupid to risk it. Especially like you can if you're like 5 and below, and you're not on funding, then you could do it. But once you get top 5 and you're on funding, you got to sign up to this app where they can track you anytime. And they drug test you whenever, innit? Because people.
Has your girlfriend got you on that app as well? Yo, where's Theo?
Find a friend. Find a friend. You got to find a friend. I go, nah, I don't actually. What are you asking? But like in England, if you're good, like if you're not like top 5, you get away with it because like you're not going to get randomly tested unless you like I only got tested twice. And it was like only after I got really good. So they didn't care. Like if you're like 5 below and you're not making a team and you're on steroids. Well, you're not making a team. You're not hurting anyone apart from winning a bit of prize money around Europe. And even then, you get tested, so it's risky. But yeah, if you start coming top 3, they could just come like all my training partners sort on I'm funding that. They just come on like a Wednesday night or like a flipping Monday morning. Like we know you're in, your phone's there. Yeah. There's no getting away. Where before, if you don't answer, you get 3 chances. You just get 3 chances. Knock on the door, don't answer. And if you're not in 3 times, then it's like
that's
saying
quite
no.
intense, man. quite intense.
Yeah, so but like in Jamaica,
But then
and
also,
that, like if you're taking steroids,
you're not sending shots now, are you?
Nah, but it's a common knowledge
No,
in
yeah.
athletics. Like not all countries, only like the richer
Yeah.
countries, European and that. Like in like Jamaica and that, they don't have testing in their own country, so they didn't get tested when they leave the country and do the bigger comps in it. So
they could only
yeah, but only really like they said, like I know a lot of it's not common knowledge. All the people being banned, innit? Like. Like the best time if you was gonna some advice if you want to take steroids, yeah, the best time to take it, but it's between the ages to get that.
Is never okay.
It's never, never. But they say like to take it between the ages of like 15 and 20.
Yeah.
Because then you get that head start. Because it's only gonna give you like it's gonna help with your training, but absolute.
Do you know if it makes you
speed.
look taller at all?
Do you know what? It's known to stunt growth.
I must be on a lot of steroids.
Yeah. Steroids stunt your growth. I should have got on it sooner.
Yeah. So, I ask every guest this, right? If you could sit down with any three people, dead or alive, famous, whatever, what three people would it be?
Einstein,
Why?
because he's one of, if not the greatest geniuses of all time, and his knowledge on the universe, life and space, and the creation of everything, where it all come from, is the best. Like he was theorizing theories that we didn't find out until 10 years ago. Like what I mean, like you come up with like black holes and stuff. Who would have think of that? Who would have thought of that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Definitely Einstein. So I imagine talking to him for an hour would blow your mind. Well, he spoke to Bolt, so I could tick him off already.
Do you think he's on steroids?
I don't like to think so. Only reason, because
Would it taint his legacy for you?
do you know what? If he ever got caught with steroids, and everyone knows this, it'll ruin the whole athletics. So even if he did get caught, I think they just let him slide.
Do you reckon?
They'd
So
have
you're
to.
saying he could have been caught?
We don't know, but I don't think I like to believe he wasn't, because he's been the best since he was 15. Like 15 running like 20.6, 18 running 19.9. So unless he was on steroids since he was, like I said, 15, like he was just always the best. He's tall, he's my height, he's just the best. Like steroids only make you so good.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, steroids, they only give you an extra 0.2, an extra 0.1 of your absolute potential best anyway. So it's not gonna turn like a 10.5 guy into like a 9.9 guy.
Yeah.
But I like to believe he's that good anyway. Fingers crossed.
So you still got two people.
Einstein, someone like, what's her name? From the Egyptian era.
Okay.
From what's that pharaoh called? From who built the pyramids? Oh my god, you should know this. Pharaoh, Julius Caesar. No, too far. Not far enough actually.
I have no idea what you're
Cleopatra. Where's she from?
Dave?
Anyway, someone
from that time, yeah?
Yeah, someone it was around the pyramid time, just to see how they were done. Like I'm really just to see what knowledge they knew back then. To say, do you know what? Who built these pyramids and how?
That's interesting.
Was it aliens? Was it you guys as manpower and your geniuses? Tell us. So someone from that era, and maybe someone like Elon Muskie.
Okay, that's the second time today.
Is
Elon
it?
Musk, yeah.
Only because he's hot right now, but someone like along the lines who are absolute, like, he is a bit of a genius, isn't he? But a lot like business wise. So you got a bit of everything, got a bit of knowledge, and everything, got some ancient history, and you got business.
I want to
It'd
quickly,
be cool. It'd be cool chatting to them.
if you're not in a rush, I want to quickly touch on, just for a second, you said when that old man asked if you was okay, you said that a lot of people don't ask you those type of questions, right? So on the outside looking in, yeah, you come in, you're a ball of energy, and the people say when I go to my talks, I'm exactly the same. Is that 100% the real you? Are you always positive, or do you struggle sometimes? So for me, what makes me a good speaker, like you ain't gonna get a better speaker, I'm telling you, when I go face to face with someone,
Yeah.
especially in the UK, you're not going to.
Yeah,
and because I've done prisons, people who done murder cases, done everywhere.
Okay.
Even if it was for free,
Yeah.
I would chat to anybody. I'd do it every single day.
Yeah.
Obviously, the schools are off now, so I'm not as booked until, say, September.
Yeah.
But even if I didn't really get paid much, for the first 6 years of my career,
Yeah.
I was talking for free, put myself in a huge amount of debt to make it happen.
That's
I'm
what you
still,
gotta do.
I'm still getting myself out of it now.
That's
but
what
I
you
was,
gotta do.
it's like the gym, right? I was making sure I was
investment.
getting the repetitions in, because I knew if I stepped on the stage with one of my competitors, like,
Yeah.
I'm winning.
That's what a real investment is, because you gotta see it. Yeah, same. I'm in the same boat in athletics. There's no better investment than investing in yourself. I said, even if it puts you in debt for many years, if it's in yourself, what you're doing, you're molding, all right, and you're growing as a person. The saying I like the best. Yeah, don't know if you heard this one before, but like when they first made the golf ball.
Okay.
When they first made the golf ball, they made the golf ball smooth, and they kept hitting them, and they noticed after a while the golf balls with dents in them and little bruises on them went further, and they were like, "Why is this?" And then obviously the engineers went back and they made the golf ball, which we know today, with the little dimples on it. So it was like, like if you're not where you want to be, if you're not like where you want to be, what you got to do is, because you ain't got enough bumps, you ain't got enough like dimples in you, so you got to go along and get more little dimples and bruises in you, so you can go further and further and further. So it's like a knockback. You put you back a step, but then you'll go 2 more forward. You go back 1, then you grow and grow as a person. So like getting yourself in debt and stuff for growing, and like I said, no better. You could get in debt by going to uni.
That's true.
It is an investment in yourself, but it's different.
Only
kind of
for some
investment.
people.
Yeah, you owe. Yeah,
Only for some people, bro.
Yeah, it works.
Well, you said from the beginning, unless you're trying to become a lawyer or a doctor or something,
Yeah.
then it might not be. It might not be
like,
for you.
You're in debt to whoever you owe the money to, or you're in debt to the university, like I said. But you could have this degree you don't want to use, or it's not. You change your mind, because everyone changes that. Everyone changes like the whole kind of mindset every 7 years. That's when all your cells regenerated.
But I think that's important what you said as well about the golf ball, because another analogy is, especially the old £5 notes anyway. Like if you had a rip in your £5 note, what's the value of that £5 note still? It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back my nan used to tape up the notes. You know what I'm saying? If it was ripped, she'd just tape them up and you could still use them. So I feel like you have to go through experience. You have to go through the struggle to come out the other end. And I think, so with that said, I look at you and I think, yeah, you're a positive dude. But you're also a real dude as well. So how do you maintain that? And do you ever have a bad day and think like, bro, I just want to go get a normal job, man?
I think everyone in the world has bad days. You know what I mean? Like, but it's just learning how to like handle your bad days. Like, I was with Kaz recently, and she's having like everything was just like to go wrong on that day. Like, oh my god, there's panicking, my life's over. I'm like, nah, just be patient, innit? Everything, like, time's the best healer. Like, don't worry, this time next week it'll be fine. Like your problems feel like we got like we're instinctively like, if something bad happens, your whole world is like comes down, falling down on you. You just think, don't worry, take a breath, it'll be all right. Like, no matter what, it can't get any worse than it's already been. That's like, I'm at the age now, like I've been in bad places and I've pulled through, and it's worked out all right.
Recently?
Last year has been all right. Last year, I'd say, like,
Just mental, you mean? Yeah, just
like, well, in any kind of aspect, it could be physical, mental, financial. Like, there's loads of aspects of it. Like I said, if one of the things isn't going right in your life, then it has an impact, doesn't it?
Have you blown money and thought, oh, what was I doing, man?
This time around, it's like, now I want this money again. I'm being back on track. I'll just pretend I ain't got it.
Won money again? Are you saying that you won challenge second time, bro? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, the first one. winning the second one. But because all that Love Island, it's easy come, easy go, innit? Like,
it's true.
Getting all that Love Island money for the first year. And that's what I mean, like, you do get down days. So, like, without touching on it too much, because it's a bit too sad, but like when Mike done what he done, I was in Thailand, yeah? And, like, when you go to, like even I was talking to Raikar on the other show.
Can I just touch on that a minute? So there was someone on Love Island on the same show as you, who not recently, but over the last 6 months took his own life. Is that correct?
Yeah, guy from my show, mate, looked like he had it all, but we was in the same
Bro,
series
do you know
together.
what? It did look. Yeah, he was good looking. It looked like he had
Looked like a god. Weirdly, like, I mean, he was 6'3", green eyes, tan, best looking guy. He's starting up a business and stuff. Had an amazing girlfriend, but turned to his ex-girlfriend. Looked like he had it all. No one expected it. Obviously, took his own life in a way I couldn't believe. But weirdly, especially talking to other people from like my series and like, the series before, you call it like the darkness. Like, yo, he's like, he went to like the darkness, like, and I feel a bit bad because I feel like he could have got over it. Like you said, he must. I don't know how long he was like depressed for or anything, but what he done was, like you said, we call it that, but like a lot of people don't know how to like handle bad situations like that. And like I said, he went there. He had, like I said, because like I said, your ego as well doesn't allow you to just carry on as normal as before. Like, he couldn't, like, everyone recognized him. So he must have went to this place, and I don't know, like, the way he done it as well. But weirdly, when I heard about it, I was like, I get it. Like, I understand why he done it. He shouldn't have done it. But I was like, yeah, I understand.
He had it a little bit worse as well because of the nickname he got.
Muggy Mike.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah.
even though it could be banter to a lot of people, that stuff wearing on you for 6 months, a year, 2 years.
Yeah. Do you know
what I mean? If that's the only name he's got because of what, like, chatting to girls or whatever, because he's like did essentially what you did in some ways.
Yeah.
It's a deep name to have, man.
Yeah. But like you said, weirdly, like, I was in Thailand, man. Like, I was with Bear actually, seen it on Instagram. I was straight away, I knew, I was like, that's not a joke. People don't know. You know when something's going to be a joke or like false. And I was like, oh.
How'd that make you feel, like, deep down?
Weird, like.
Is that the first time somebody somewhat close to you took their own life?
Yeah, I think so. Especially someone you know. Like I said, I wasn't even like good friends with him. Like,
I get that, but still.
I mean, but it's weird because like it's still like the
same. He's in the same arena as you.
Same, exact same position. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't flipping win the show. We was like the mid-level guys. And I knew exactly. I was like, oh my god! Like, you feel like when you have like I don't know. You must be depressed for a while. So the way he done it as well, I didn't believe it. I was like, nah, he wouldn't have done that. You don't have the ball. Like, I was like, I don't have the balls to do that. But like I said, like, it's all like glitz and glam. But like, if you're down, then it's like, when you're depressed as it is, or you're down, it's bad. But when you got in that position where I think like, yeah, like diving too deeply into it, like a lot of things that just hurt your ego even more. Like being in a relationship with someone not on your level and stuff like that just makes it worse. So I don't know what he done. Like I said,
yeah. How do you not get triggered, bro? Like, you might get triggered like behind the scenes, but when people are chatting crap on your Instagram or calling you this or calling your girlfriend something or whatever, or other people are putting 2 cents into something, how do you not get triggered, or how do you not respond with, like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's happened to me before. I ain't even nowhere near to your level, and it could be some small YouTube comment. Do you know what I mean? Most of the time I do delete it, but how do you not get triggered? Do you have to become thick-skinned, or do you just not really pay attention to it anymore?
I was kind of like it before though, because like the business I was trying to do before, you get a lot of like stick in that. But one of the main sayings is like, if they don't know you personally, like, just don't take it personal, innit? Like, people like do it all across the world. Don't matter who you are. Like, you could be.
But that's not easier said than done, though.
I ignore it all. Like, I don't. Weirdly enough, like, people think I'll get a lot more like hate and bad comments I do, but I don't really get that many bad comments. Some little like fake page might say you're a prick. Yeah, it's like that. I was like, it's laughable.
I just mean like over the years, like, you probably.
Yeah, at first, innit, where like you got like thousands of people thinking you're this person, but like I said, I never really took it too personal. I was like, yeah, you don't know me, so
patience.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone forgets, and it's just
take it on the chin. Don't take it personally. Where I see, like, say Kaz gets a bad comment, she can't handle it. Well, she can't handle it, but it affects her. She's like, dude, if one person thinks this, everyone must think it. Like, don't worry about it. Like, if it's one person on a fake page, like, let someone. I was like I said as well, let someone like doing better than you give you shit. Then you might take it in. But when you got some like 14-year-old little kid just chatting shit, like
trying to trigger you.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, if you try and respond to everyone,
that's their life, bro. You know what I mean?
Trolls. That's what they call trolls, isn't it? It's laughable. So I personally don't pay attention to it all. Like, if you're honest with yourself and you know yourself, and like, I have to watch the show back and people are like, oh, you're a prick, you're this, that, and that. If you're honest with yourself, you either say, yeah, do you know what? From your perspective, I can see why you think I'm a prick. Or you'd be like, nah, I'm alright. No, I'm not a prick. So either way, you could just.
Sometimes it gets edited in a way as well. And you feel like, oh, God, they done me dirty there.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought that?
Only on one part where they cut it short. Like, when I was at one part of the show, they cut it short when I explained actually why and what happened. Okay,
I got you.
They didn't miss that bit out so everyone would understand. But like I said, it's a TV show first, and like, people complain like, oh, like, I don't want to take a photo. I don't like the number one advice. If you don't want to take pictures of people,
don't go on Love Island.
And you don't want to be recognised, and you don't want flipping people giving you stick for no reason, don't go on TV. All right, but if you do go on TV, be prepared to take everything that comes with it, the good and the bad. That's like the main one. So
that's it,
yeah,
bro.
That's like I said. Don't take it personally. Like if you start taking it personally, like Paul Check. You know Paul Check?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he says as well. It's
You
like,
listen to Paul Chet, yeah?
come on, I know a bit of Paul Check. Go on. What's he saying? Opinions are like assholes.
He's not even that well known, really, but...
I got his book.
Have you?
Yeah, like one of the only books I ever bought. And I still haven't read the whole thing. But I was a PT in it. But like he says, he goes, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, innit? So just do what makes you happy.
Right, bro. Talking about a book, yeah. Looks like I'm gonna be having a book in the next 12 months.
Oh shit!
I'll give you the book, yeah.
Alright.
Well, would you come to the book launch?
Where is it?
It'd be in Bristol.
Yeah, I'll come Bristol.
You hear that? Hold that down.
Hey.
Bristol.
Hey.
Alright,
Locked in.
promise.
So long as I'm not on the challenge.
Do it. Alright, cool.
Yeah,
I'll let you off and then you just give me 100 grand instead. Alright. No worries. All jokes aside, bro, I just want to say a massive thank you, and really what I just appreciate is your honesty, being open and giving an honest perspective, and I think you've came a very, very long way just from being in the city of Bath to doing athletics and just taking everything in your stride. Yeah. And I'm confident, as you're only 28, man, imagine what you could do over the next 10 years. And I think it's going to be much bigger than TV in itself.
Oh, man, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Where can people find you? Even
you probably don't follow me, all right? So if you want to follow me and just keep up to date with stuff, Theo Campbell.
Check him out, guys.
Theo _Campbell 91.
Is that your date? Yeah, 91. I'm 91 as well.
Are you?
December though.
December.
Not
Sister's
quite.
December.
Is she?
Christmas
December.
Eve.
Oh, nah, not quite.
Yeah.
December 3rd. Anyway, thank you, bro.
Someone's gonna hack our emails now, aren't they?
Yeah, true. Can you remember your email from back MSN days?
Yeah.
What was it?
Nah, I don't want to do that. My dad made it for me. I was like, I need an email in it to make Bebo. Like
Bebo days.
Yeah, MSN and that. Nah, I don't want to say it. It was half my surname. .man15. I was 15. But my email's still not that great now, to be honest. But you know, what I mean,
Fair enough.
Still an email, don't matter.
All right, brilliant. Anyway, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you. Make sure that you hit that big red button, subscribe, follow Theo on social media, also follow myself. And if you have any other comments or you want to see anybody else, then do please reach out. With that said, you can either have excuses or you can have results, but you cannot have both. I'm out.
And also, let me add to that.
Go on, spit your shit.
The challenge is out on the 28th of July. No, August.
In the UK.
In the UK, airing in the UK. So don't miss it. It's amazing, and you get to see me become a bit of a legend.
And to be honest, right, I wouldn't ever tell anyone to go and watch Love Island. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think you would. But
watch my series. You're right.
But the challenge is the real deal, man. It's a good show. It is really a good show.
It's a shame
and it's physical.
Yeah. And remember, let the talkers talk and let the doers do.
You're gonna spit a rhyme now as well.
Nah, that's next time. Next time.
Anyway,
for this long.
Anyway, thank you, and check in with you soon. Peace. Feeling yourself. If you're not feeling amazing, how can you go on and help somebody else? Let's be honest. If I go home feeling like crap, how am I gonna be a role model to my kids? How am I gonna